Hello, I'm Jim Bell, CEO of Capstone College and Career Advising. Let me ask you a question. Where are you going? That's a very important question for a senior. What are you going to do with your career? Where are you going to go to college? What are you going to major in? Capstone offers a myriad of many different programs and packages, from freshman to sophomore, from junior to senior. We can meet one-on-one in our office. We can meet anywhere in the United States, still one-on-one thanks to technology. Meeting with Capstone can help you decide and determine where you are going. Where are you going to college? What are you going to major in? And we will help you through every step of the way. So I invite you to go to our website, www.capstoneadvising.com, and fill out our contact form and set up a meeting with me so I can discuss with you how and where you're going to college. Where are you going? Capstone can help you get there. Okay, today you've applied, it's done, it's taken care of, it's finished. You finally finished your application. Wow, what a relief. It's over, right? No, it's not over. There's still plenty to do. It's just actually getting started. You finish this long application process and you feel relief from that, but there's a lot of things to do along with that. As I mentioned before, you want to make sure that all your documentation gets there before the deadline. So if you're pushing that application deadline, I'm going to stress to you again, make sure you send those test scores, your resume, your transcripts, all those things that the college is requiring, letters of recommendation. Make sure you're getting those there on time before the deadline, because you don't want them to arrive after the deadline. That will just make things difficult for you, and it'll be a hard thing to do. Because remember, as I've said before, colleges they set a deadline for a reason. They don't go past that deadline. They don't allow you to go past that deadline. It's not high school anymore where they let you turn in late papers or those types of things. I've used this illustration before, but it's like taking a trip and missing your flight. If you walk up to that door and the door is already shut on that airplane, then you're not getting on that airplane. The door is shut, and you're going to have to catch the next flight. And the same way with the colleges. If that door is shut, you're going to have to catch the next application deadline, if there is one. So you want to make sure that you get everything in there on time so it doesn't hurt your chances of getting accepted to the colleges you want to get accepted to. So make sure everything else is in there besides just your application. So yes, you finished your application, but get all that supporting documentation in there. The next thing you want to do is start watching your email. Your colleges are going to communicate with you through email, and that may not be your normal source of communication. You may be used to text messaging, you may be used to Snapchat and all those types of things, and communicating with people back and forth through those. And you may even not even have an email account. And even if you do have an email account, you may not check it very often. But you want to make sure you check your email every day, because those colleges are going to start communicating to you through your email and the email that you put on your application. So start checking for your email. Typically, they will give you a link for your portal if the college has a portal. They'll also they'll give you some sort of a confirmation that they received your application, letting you know that they have it, and then from there, either through the portal or through a letter, they will start giving you instructions on what else you need to do and what else you need to send in. Some supporting documents, such as maybe this is your letters of recommendation later on if the college requires that, or they may want you to send in a transcript at your 7th semester transcript, or you may need to send in shot records. There's all kinds of things that colleges will start asking for from this point on as well. They'll start talking to you and communicating to you about scholarship information as well. So your email is going to be full of information from your colleges, and you want to check that every day so you don't miss anything or miss any deadlines or miss anything from there. You also want to check your portals every day once you get those set up. Once you set up your portal, then you're going to be checking that, and there's going to be a little list of things that you've completed and things that you haven't. There's going to be a little green check mark beside the things that you completed, and a little red X by the things that you haven't completed. And as you send those things in, or those things start flowing into to the college, then those little red X's will start turning to green check marks. And so you want to make sure that you get all that in as well too. Make sure you manage this whole process very well. Just because your application is in, and just because you finish your application, you still have to manage all of those applications and all of those accounts. And so you want to make sure you keep up with your usernames and your passwords for each portal, because interestingly enough, they don't allow you to use the same username and the same passwords from college to college, because they don't get together and coordinate with that. So they may have different restrictions on passwords and usernames from college to college. So you're going to have you may have 5 to 7 different usernames and 5 to 7 different passwords that you have to keep up with, and you want to make sure that you keep up with those and have those where you can find them handy, but yet still keep them secure as well too. So just because you think you finished the application process, it's not over yet. It's just beginning. Your journey is still going, and you still have to be engaged through this process, and you still have to make sure that you take care of all the things that the college is going to require from you from this point on. You may have taken care of everything before the application, but there's still plenty to do after this application as well too. So start looking for scholarship opportunities, start looking for scholarship deadlines, start looking for other documentation that you have to send in, and start looking for answering other questions that they have about you as well too. And don't be afraid to contact your admissions person as well too if you have a question about anything. That's what they're there for, is to help you out through that process. Now, it could be a very busy time for them, so it may be a while before they get back in touch with you, but be patient with them on that. And if there's anything I can do, always feel free to ask me and reach out to me, and I'll be glad to help in any way I can.